I often ask teachers, what would your brain be like if you were sitting in your classroom? So I made this list, and it's just as appropriate for teachers to think about their own whenever they're learning versus their students too. So it's a list that's really bidirectional for students and teachers. That thinking of what we know, what would make you be the smartest you could be in college. Laser focus, we now know that our brain does not do two things simultaneously. It does one or the other. So you are either listening to the teacher's lecture, or you're on the internet, or you're on your cell phone and not thinking. So it's almost like, why go to class? You really have to focus and do one thing at a time, and this constant interruption actually makes them take more time, they learn more shallow, and they don't remember anything. So the second one is teachers and students need to think, am I just trying to learn these isolated facts? Our brain hates being stuffed with so much information that's not tied in any meaningful way. So if you can tie it to a higher order context and make it meaningful, it'll be much more robust. We are in an information overload society. We're exposed now to literally what people 50 years ago were exposed to in a whole lifetime, we're exposed to it in a single week. Think about that. And when students go to write a research paper, they don't know how to stop. So teaching them how to block information, when is enough to form, it's better if they give less and develop these higher order ideas rather than have 20 articles. Because if I overwhelm you with information, and I say this, a wealth of information creates poverty of thought. Abstract meaning is if you will make people go to anything that's outside of the text, give me a more global meaning that could be abstracted and be applied to other contexts. It's going to help learning not just for a test, but from year to year. Our mind loves for information to be chunked, and then it'll help the fundamental facts to be remembered better.